EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin for the PGA Championship. Rich Lauder alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all of the championship action. Frank, what's in store for our golfers today under these major championship conditions?
It's a Pete Dye special, Rich. Bunkers, I've lost count of the number of bunkers at Whistling Straits, but already it's been the host of several PGA championships, so it's a test for the great players of the world. But really, you've got to tip your cap to the designer. He'll tell you that building Whistling Straits was a, quote, once-in-a-lifetime thing. To see Lake Michigan around the golf course, it looks just like it's not real. It looks like you're playing on the moon sometimes. It's an amazing venue.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Frank, what's the best way to play this shot at the 6th?
If you can hit like a bullet cut with a little bit of run on it, then there's a chance that you might actually be able to drive it on this green. But just be careful of that pot bunker that's sort of smack bang in the middle of this green.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Chance for back-to-back.
Yes.
Frank, as we look at our leaderboard, you certainly have to like the position of Martin Keimer.
He's just sort of nipping at the heels, and of course we have not seen his best stuff yet.
What an interesting par 3 this is. The 7th is 221 yards. There is trouble to the right, and it is nicknamed Shipwreck.
I think those people that decide to go straight at the flag, then that's where they will pay a high price. There's nothing wrong with being a little left of the flag here.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Yes.
Well, good birdie right there, Frank.
Here we go.
Oh, time to get
Joint
another
second.
cup of coffee.
2
Things
shots
heating
off the lead. Sergio Garcia.
Frank, check
Coming
out
for
all
you.
the bunkers on the right.
I can't count them on one hand, that's for sure. Just another example of how Pete Dye has just has gone to work in the way in which he's protected these holes.
So many bunkers, oh my God.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
It's only a par 4.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Oh my word.
Sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
Well, birdies are hard to come by
Oh
in this
my God.
situation. So tight.
Garcia dropped the
Keeps him
shot.
right in the thick of it. Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front 9 of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this. Plus
Come
the,
left,
the
come
swirling
left, come
winds
left.
that are created by that sort of tree in the
Damn.
mountain on the right of this green. Quite spectacular.
Frank, he is one of the
Damn
longest
it.
hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Where's...
So this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Okay, come on.
Really hitting on all cylinders now.
I got
9
one
under
shot
for the
clear.
tournament. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
There. Where is it?
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good swing, good shot yet again.
Come back.
That will be a great look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
Yes.
Continues to amaze.
2 shots.
Yet another birdie.
Oh.
And what a day it's been. We're now at the 11th hole, and this is a huge par 5.
Last hole of the round.
645 yards, Frank. That's a biggie.
And plus, this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that ball, and you're nearly guaranteed to make at least 6.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Oh.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. And that wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown
2
our
shots
champion.
ahead.
Yeah,
The
I'm
end of
not
the
saying
third
I'm looking
round.
at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
Again, another shot. Still 2 shots up.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present final round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. Rich Lerner pleased as always to be alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all the action. Frank, I don't know if you remember those posters depicting fantasy golf. You had like a long par 4 up Kilimanjaro, a testy par 3 around the Matterhorn. How about a never-ending par 5 off the shores of Lake Michigan? Welcome to Whistling Straits.
Yeah, Pete and Alice Dye designed this golf course, and you could say it's diabolical when it's stretched out to 7,800 yards. That's if you feel like playing off the men's tees.
Oh, I'm 3 shots up now. Excellent.
Excellent front side, trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going?
Of course he can.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough. Missing it off the tee here. Wayward from the tee, and this one
Not a good start.
is headed for the rough, Frank.
At all.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Well, Frank, the 11th here at Whistling Straits is a monster par 5. They call it sandbox, but it is not exactly child's play, is it?
No, I can't actually count the number of bunkers on this hole. Plus, it's a dog leg to the right. 645 yards. I don't care whichever way you cut it down. That's going to be 3 good shots. Forces you to hit driver off this tee.
Nice. Crowd loves it.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa! Damn.
Not quite dialed in all the way on that shot, but still on the putting surface.
He's so happy.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Can I have to put it, do I? I do. Damn it. It's downhill as well. Stop, stop.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Did someone in the crowd say wrong
Sort
hole?
of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Trying to make yet another birdie.
Yes.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Everybody else
Back to
is
the action here at the 12th.
ahead of me on the
It is
course
a
as well.
par
So
3, and Frank, a little bit of a breather, at least in terms of yardage.
Well, that's about it, because this green is one of the most undulating on the golf course. I doubt there's a flat spot on this green.
Early part of this second 9 with good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Shouldn't have moved
early
it
on the
back.
backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. He has this attempt for par.
It's okay. Pars are okay right now.
Continues to
Pars
hold
are
that
okay.
sizable lead on the rest of the field.
Still 3 shots clear. So pars are okay.
13th hole now, and by the looks of this one, Frank, if you were right off the tee, things could go horribly wrong.
Massive drop-offs and bunkers to the right. Doubtfully you'd ever get a good lie if you missed this fairway on the right. So, flip side, keep the ball down the left.
Go on, roll down. Go on.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5 was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. You know, Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to salivate over.
He's not going to be able to read this putt, is he? Oh, he is. Miles away.
Kind of a tricky read.
Damn. I'm rushing my shots too much.
Shouldn't
Slow
be a
down.
problem here, but not a formality either.
Okay, par safe, nice.
He'll take par and move on.
Garcia's gotten a shot on me.
Now to the par 4 14th. It
Two
is a
behind now.
dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards, only leaves 145 in.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Oh,
That is classy.
yes.
Yeah, a chance of going in.
Settles in over the putt.
Okay.
Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par.
Back to 3 shots. Clear the lead.
Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
I'm in trouble here.
Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot.
Do I try and use a 3-wood out? It's not hardly going to work, is it? Oh, it is. Oh my god. Oh my word.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding
What a
putt.
recovery
Oh,
shot
it's
that
almost
was.
a guarantee
Oh my
there
god.
after that shot.
Can't believe that worked. Oh my.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Garcia gets another one back though. Still
Frank,
3.
as you know, the finishing holes at a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Well, with a good drive to start here, there's a series of bunkers that start about 300 yards down the right side. you'd like to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable.
Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. Frank, this was quite a collaboration between a business giant by the name of Herb Kohler, an insurance salesman with a genius for design. We know who that is. That's Pete Dye.
Yeah, you put the two together and there's no question you finish up with a masterpiece.
A couple of American
Well, I think they're
dreamers
legal.
shooting for the stars, and they end up with Whistling Straits.
Yes.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
5 shots clear. Come on. 2 holes to go.
Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close
317.
this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable.
Okay. Par 5, this is par 3.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here. Another good swing. Another good approach shot.
That's okay.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. That is a solid par putt.
5 shots clear going into the last hole. Come on, Sammy Gaming.
The final hole at a major championship. Suck it up and then lock it up if you can.
And this hole is anything other than straight. It looks like it bends to the left, but the tee is so far left it forces you to go right. Miss left, it goes down in a canyon full of bunkers. Miss right, and that second shot just becomes so much longer.
315.
He likes that one.
Frank, this approach to 18, it will test you in every way.
Yeah, even off a good tee shot, it's a difficult second, and this is one that you really have to think, perhaps maybe hitting that second shot a little right of center.
Come back.
So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie to win the PGA Championship. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Nice. That's
Good
another
putt.
major under the belt.
Just a fantastic week of golf. Add that one to the win count.
A lot of great quality players out there, and to come on top of that leaderboard is truly a great accomplishment.
Nice. 5 shots clear. Taking their time paying the golfers, aren't they? 3,950 points ahead. The FedEx Cup. Sammy Gaming won the PGA Championship on Sunday for his third major title and first PGA Championship title of his career. Sammy closed with a final round 6 under 66. It was going to be hard to beat him this week, said fellow competitor Ian Poulter. The way he's been playing lately, we are all just hoping for a big mistake that would let us back in. Nice.